Hello everybody and welcome back to another one of my videos. This is a very particular video because it's about the restoration of a Seiko 75-9 chronograph from the 80s. This watch was given to me by customer. It was in non-working order with some missing parts, and the restoration is halfway through, almost done actually. You see the watch already encased in the case. The case has not been yet thoroughly cleaned, but the movement has. The issue with this movement was that the chronograph function, and specifically the 1/100th chronograph hands, were not moving because PCB was damaged. So I sourced another identical movement. It's another watch basically, from which I removed the circuit block and just swapped it in. And the watch is now working, but it was needing some adjustments because the functionality of the 1/100th of a second hands was a little bit erratic. It was not resetting correctly, and so I did a little bit of research, and I found that there is a very tiny spring that is holding the wheel that moves the 100th of a second hands, and you cannot see it on the video, but I'll just point it with the tip of my tweezers, and it's over there. That is a screw. It is actually a regulating screw. When you disassemble the movement for service, you should never remove the screw. The small hairspring, it's just one very tiny filament. I don't know how many microns it is thin, but that is what makes a working movement or not. It is a regulating spring, screw, this one. Because it has a slot, and the manual says that if the chronograph function doesn't work correctly, it has to be turned a little bit clockwise or counterclockwise in order to adjust it and put it in the correct position, which is now, as it is. The battery is installed, and I am doing this to show you how actually complicated this the dial side of the movement is. This is the basically the movement without the dial, without the hands. But as I said, the movement is live. By the way, if you're wondering why this crown is protruding so much, it's because I had to replace the stem, and the stem was still not cut to the precise length. That is going to be the very last step. The other stem here is working perfectly. It's of the right dimension and length, and that was not needed to be replaced. Another thing is that the contact of the chronograph pusher here is a little bit faulty, because through the years, this is a 40 years old watch anyway, but through the years, the small spring that makes the electrical contact with the circuit board got a little bit consumed. It's a little bit crooked, it's a little bit bent, so it doesn't really make contact as it really should. But it's working. You just need to be very, very precise and very, very careful when you push the pusher inside to make the contact, to make the chronograph working. But enough of blabbering. I will show you how this works. The chronograph function. Check out this wheel in particular, okay? That's a 100th of a second chronograph wheel. So I will push with my fingers the chronograph pusher and check out how it will move. And then reset. There you go. I would love now to show you how real it is. So I will just temporarily install a set of hands. So that you can see I don't need to be precise on this because it's just to show you the functionality. I just need to be careful not to ruin, obviously, the paint. There you go. And here you go again. Watch this. Isn't it beautiful? There you go. You see, it's sometimes if you push it too hard inside, it will make something like a double contact. Sometimes, not always. I gotta check that. But this is how it works. And then reset. And you see, sometimes it resets correctly, and sometimes it doesn't. So I will set so this is supposed to be like this. With a screwdriver, I will gently push. Okay, it moves. Okay. Don't do this. See, sometimes it just stutters, and it is not a mechanical. I mean, it's not an electronical issue. Okay, just let's leave it like that. It's a mechanical issue. What I believe is that the spring got a little bit ruined, and it's just blocking the cog. You see how it does? And then it is set free. It's too hard. Okay. Either that, or there's a pivot or something that is not really clean or is slightly bent and I couldn't see it. Anyway, this is the end of this small video. I'm sorry if I was quiet in the last couple of minutes or so, but I was just inspecting. As you see, it still needs some work, but at least it is electronically sound, and this is what matters, since the circuit block is the hardest part to find. Thanks for watching. Like if you liked it, dislike if you dislike it. I hope you didn't. Put your comments below, and just come back in the future to see another video if you want. Goodbye. Oh, by the way, sorry. Check out my website at www.OnlyVintageWatches.com. New watches are coming soon. Goodbye.